Good morning. Pull up a chair and let us deal with mental health again. See something, say something. If something is going on with you, say something. I have seen people who have lived in abusive situation that they feel like they couldn't get out of. They have no hope, no help, and they're living there for many, many years. Depression take over and everything. You have to start loving you. Love, love you. Don't stay in a relationship and sing, what I'm gonna do to make you love me. What I'm gonna do to make you care. Trust me, there's nothing you can do to make them love you or care. If they didn't care from morning, and then I say, we're gone by the morning, not going to come good at evening. So if they didn't care for you in the morning, now is the evening time, it still didn't change. So if you feel like you're in a depressive state, you're in a relationship that is not going anywhere, you feel suicidal or anything like that, you need to say something. How about, let me see, I spent 12 years working for this company, and my last 5 of the 12 years, I was depressed going to work there every day. I felt like I didn't want to go to work, but I didn't have any choice. I will seek employment somewhere else, but in my mind, I'm saying it's the same thing. I've worked with some of the high end hotels in Vegas, and it was the same thing over and over. So it's like jumping out of a frying pan into a fire, and in a situation where you feel like you're stuck and that you can't move, you're getting sick. I started getting sick in 2011 with my thyroid, did not know what it was. And with the press working, the the environment was, it's like I was working in an abusive environment. The management system was so broken down where nobody listens to you, and you're supposed to go to HR and you're supposed to talk to HR, and HR is supposed to fight your case. But it was almost like you're in politics where everybody was in everybody's pocket, and so HR take up for management, and management just have HR just locked tight, and nobody now say nothing, nobody can say anything. So I realized that I was in that type of environment, and that was an abusive environment to work in. The system was broken. The system was not meant for us little people. The system was only there for the upper heads, and higher. And so I started crying out for help, and I tried. I go to HR, and there was this guy who took up the case and start questioning the department and saying, if she is saying this for the past 3 years, I was making the same report, the same incidents, the same everything for 3 years in a row, and nothing was being taken care of. Nobody was doing anything to help me. And so when that guy took up the case, the HR manager took up the case and started dealing with it, they moved him to a different department. They promoted him and moved him to a different department, and I was left hanging. Like, yes, I started to get help, but now they promote this man, move him away, and here I am stuck in the same situation that I've been fighting for 3 years. So I realized HR wasn't doing anything, and then I'm gonna go to the boss, because I'm Jamaican. Yes, I'm gonna fight for my right. I'm Jamaican. Yes, I don't think that you should be rude to me for no reason at all. I'm Jamaican. Yes, I thought the system is something better than what I was working with in Jamaica, but it was not so. So I got very upset, and I went above my boss. I didn't bother with him anymore because he was the problem. And I'm saying, how do you take the problem to the problem? Because they were like, you need to follow the chain of command. And I'm following the chain of command. But the chain of command was the problem. The first 1, 2 step was the problem. Then HR get worse. So who am I supposed to talk to? Who do you take the problem to when the problem was the boss itself? So now I am fighting my own battle because that is my bread and butter. And I am not gonna let you talk to me like you think I am nothing. And I don't want to finger point at anybody. But this man was from another country, just like I am from another country. And he came here to America, just like I came to here to America. But he was acting like he was God. And I look at him one day and I said, look, we're both from when you start losing respect for somebody, I'm not saying any curse word to him. But I'm saying, look, we're both from a different country. We're both here into America. But one thing that you didn't understand, this country, America, calls Sumerica. So I can sue you. I can sue you. I have the opportunity to sue you and I will sue you. But guess what? Because you think that HR was blocking you, and you think that one of the other person that was above you were friends with you, I'm gonna go above that one over him. So I called, and when I called, that man was in a meeting and the secretary answered, can I take a message? And I just bust loose on the phone and I just start crying, bawling, blue murder. I was crying and I did not care who was there looking at me. I was asking for help, murder, please, please. Please help me. This is something is going on and HR not doing anything, the boss not doing anything, his boss not doing anything, and somebody need to speak to me or else I am gonna go talk to ABC News, Fox News, CNN. I told them, talk to me now. Talk to me now or else CNN and everybody's gonna be up in there. Because this was wrong. And so the next thing I know, I had a doctor's appointment and I went to my doctor and he asked me if everything was okay at work. Now, I'm bothered with my thyroid is out of whack, and I'm someone who eat properly. I don't eat certain things. I don't drink certain things. I make sure that I'm eating the right stuff, but I'm out of whack. Because you're out of whack because of what? Because of stress at work. And not only that stress was at work, but it wasn't even better at home either. So like, Jesus, where can I turn? Who can I turn to? But I had to turn to God for him to help me as well.